kid on a bus, the bus will be stopped, evacuated, the police will be called, they'll bring in sniffer dogs. If you tell a police officer you've been raped, he says, well, what were you wearing? How much did you have to drink? Really? Was it not your boyfriend? Are you having a tip? It's enough of treating this very, very differently to other serious crimes. We need to step up now.
Do you think it needs
against women and girls for years. So we've
Love you this way, first of all.
Right. As you said in your introduction,
people tend to respond to these days is personal stories. So I, for example, would think making a film
give agencies the power to work together to prevent and tackle domestic abuse and sexual violence against women, which is affecting far too many people. The scale of the problem cannot be an excuse not to take action, and we're calling for that action now.
Murder of a young woman by a police officer.
it is
Yeah, so I'm here from Refuge today, and we are here with 16 silhouettes. They represent the 16 women who've lost their lives at the hands of serving or former police officers since 2009, when the femicide census began. I think, as you can see in the placards that they're holding, enough is enough. Our own Home Secretary Priti Patel said this, and she said she'd use everything in her power to stop this epidemic of violence against women and girls. We think it's amazing that what's often been a problem hidden behind closed doors is being spoken about so much, but it's utterly tragic that it took the murder of Sarah Everard and these other women to bring this into the public attention. And what we're saying is now we need more than just words, we need actual action that will make a difference and save women's lives, keep women safer day to day. Priti Patel has a real opportunity to do this in the Police, Crime and Sentencing Bill. She can recognise violence against women and girls, sexual violence and domestic homicide as the serious crimes that they are, and give a different duty to police and all statutory agencies to work together to prevent and tackle this crime.
I think up until now the onus has been on women to protect themselves. So, for example, recently, ridiculously, we were told that if a policeman stops us, question his credentials. I mean, like, if you're 4 foot tall, I'm not quite that, but I'm quite tall, but you know, and you've got a big policeman there's no one else around. Why on earth do women have to do that? It's the onus is on the police to not frighten women. That's what they're there for. So they need to organise themselves, either to have policemen in twos, or you know, to have partners, a man and a woman police person. So I think that's got to shift. The onus is not on us to poke people in the eye with a key if we think they're a bit dodgy, or to have our keys out because we're scared we can't get to our front door, or to know, you know, to not walk home anywhere where a street lamp's broken. All that is rubbish. I think it's time we were kind of a bit more protected. We are half of society. To me, there's still a hidden, a hidden sort of epidemic of domestic violence which is not taken seriously, which the police again need to take more seriously, and which men need to stand up with women and say, we're not having this.
I'm Baroness Helena Kennedy. I'm a Queen's Counsel, and I've spent a lot of my practice at the bar dealing with violence against women. And I'm a patron of Refuge, and I'm here because the campaign is really important. And one of the things that we're pressing for is an amendment to a policing bill that's going through Parliament just now. And I will certainly be putting an amendment in the House of Lords. But it's something that's supported by Refuge, it's supported by the Domestic Violence Commissioner. And it's basically that in this bill there is a serious violence duty. And what we're seeking to do is to have violence against women and girls included in it. Serious crime like serious domestic violence, rape, the homicide of women. And we want that to be up there alongside things like terrorism and so forth, because at the moment it isn't. And if the government has any sense, they will actually themselves put an amendment into the bill and add violence against women and girls, because it really is an issue now whose time has come. Women are just tired of this, and we've got to take steps. And when the Home Secretary says enough is enough, I'm totally with her, but it has to be translated into action.